Hello everyone, we are going to introduce Maori people. Maori belong to Polynesian and Austronesian language groups. They are indigenous in New Zealand. There are about 700,000 Maori people in the world. They believe in anivision. One of Maori's features in spiral tattoo on their face, and it stands for the social status. They called it mako. Men tattoo on their face, legs, buttock, and women tattoo on their lips and chins. Maori people have a unique gift at woodcuts. There are spiral patterns on the pillars, adornments, stone tools, and weaponry. They dance haka before fighting with others. Haka is word dance, and the music with percussion to present the brave word dance. Secure their tunes. Auri represent that they did not surrender in the past. However, it stands for welcome now. I know you are bored with our introduction. Let's see a film with haka. Human beings moved to Indonesia and Australia from Southeast Asia 40,000 years ago. The residents in Taiwan also moved there 40,000 years ago. The ancestor of Maori in Asia until the 3rd century, and they followed the mariner Kupo across the ocean and began the journey. At the same time, the people in Taiwan began to move to the island in Oceania, carrying animals, seeds, and potteries. We believe both groups met somewhere and they became one group. In 1200 AD, they moved to North Islands and South Island of New Zealand. They got food from nature and they had simple trading behavior. Maori culture was taking shape. In 1642 AD, mariners of Europe passed and called the land Staten Land, and it is New Zealand now. From the aforementioned, the descendants of Taiwan built Maori cultures in New Zealand. According to the study of Dr. Jeff Chambers from New Zealand, he analyzed the genetic reaction to alcohol and found that there are 2 such genes in the indigenous people in most of Asian countries, while there is only one in the indigenous people in Taiwan, which is the same as the Maori people. He thought that one of genes was lost when Maori's ancestor left Taiwan. Scientists compare Oceania skulls and East Asia skulls. They determined that Oceania Islander actually were Taiwanese indigenous people descendants. In fact, not only Maori, almost all the descendants of Pacific Islanders have the same gene from East Asia. Interestingly, scientists found that Maori's Chinese pronunciation was extremely correct and learned very quickly in an experiment of Maori learning Chinese. Some Maori came to Taiwan. They feel like at home. In the 20th century, the number of Maoris reduced to 40,000 in New Zealand. The European scholars thought that Maori might disappear like the indigenous people of Australia. With the policy of the government led by the European descendants, the number of Maori has reduced to 15% of the population of New Zealand. Rotorua in New Zealand is the place where there are the most Maori people. We tell Maori stories simply. Have you ever associated Maori with Taiwan before our presentation? We are family. Remember to say hello to Maori next time.